packing your suitcase. We are breaking down some travel hacks to take frustration out of your next getaway. You know, we can't control weather or flight delays, but Christina Christensen can make it a little easier as you get ready to go. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for being here. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Okay, so booking your flight, you've got a few booking hacks for you. The first one, call your credit card company.
Call your credit card company. In my college years, I happened to work at Fifth Third Bank, and I can't tell you how many times customers would call while on vacation. They couldn't use their credit cards. Some of the banks, they have great security systems where they'll actually stop the authorization a lot of purchases in another city or state if you're not normally there. So they'll stop the transactions. You want to make sure you call before so that you have authorized purchases while you're on vacation, especially when traveling internationally.
Okay, and you want to make sure, I like this one, enable private browsing when searching for flights. How do you do this?
Yes, so what you're going to do is when you're in your computer, you're going to make sure you go to your file and check your window. Make sure that you don't have the browsing on so that you can browse and search different websites to get the best prices. One thing that people have problems with, once you're searching for so many months, you know, you're planning your trip, you notice your prices start to go up. It's not always because of the time frame. Sometimes they know you're going on vacation and they want to make sure that they, you know, charge a little bit more.
Scandalous.
So take it off. Make sure that you're able to browse through and check the best prices privately.
Okay, good deal. I like that. Scan your passport and ID.
Yes, this is a big one. With all your bags, lots of time bags get lost. You put your ID in there, you put your passport. If you put it in your bag and then you have no access to it, what are you going to do? Well, the best thing you can do is have it in your computer. Scan it, email it to yourself. You can actually email it to yourself and your husband or your boyfriend, whoever you're going with, and make sure that you can just pull it right up. You always have your phone on you. You may not always have your purse on you.
Okay, let's go over here. We're going to talk about some packing hacks too. Now that you've booked that flight and you're ready to go on vacation, we're going to talk about storing some of those chargers, all those nasty wires you got floating around everywhere.
This is actually one of my favorite ones because I have so many sunglasses case and so many cords that you're going to be taking. What you're going to do is just take your sunglass case and wrap your cords up, throw them in there, and then you can also use it while you have your sunglasses with you, but when you're not using your case, go ahead and put it in there. It's nice. It fits nicely in your bag, fits in your purse. Easy done. Okay,
we have a couple of shirts here. Roll up any belts, and you say you've got a great way to keep the collar.
Yes, this is a mom tip for sure. So you have your belt. You want to go ahead and roll your clothes up. This is kind of my tip. 2 and 3 all together.
Okay.
And you just want to kind of roll it tight. Number one, if you've ironed before or even if you just took everything out the dryer, you know, it keeps it nice and wrinkle free.
Yes, and it makes it so much smaller.
Yes, it makes it smaller. So then when you're packing, you can put it one by one. You can fit so many more in your bag.
Okay.
Then you're going to roll up your belt. I have little ones.
I love this little belt. It's so tiny.
This is for the little ones. This is for moms because if you send your kids on vacation and you're not there, you don't know if they put their belts on. Put it right here in the neck. I love this idea. It keeps it nice and formed.
Okay.
And look at this. Once you're putting it in your bag, it's nicely tucked together.
Okay, good deal. We've got them packed. Now let's go back over here. We're talking about actual on-vacation hacks. The first one, checking the TV.
Yes, I do this often. You're so used to charging your phone in your car that you take off the main charger for the wall. Go ahead and check the back of the TVs. Almost all of them have a USB port. Great idea. You don't have to freak out. You don't have to buy a new charger. Just check different. You can even check on the lamps in the hotels. They usually have places where you can charge your phones.
Okay, let's move through these last two quickly. Take a picture of where you parked.
Yes, whether you're at the hotel, whether you're at the airport, take a picture. I'm big on taking the pictures of a couple of different locations where I parked, and you can actually drop point on your Google map if you use Google Maps or anything to get there, and it'll tell you exactly where your location was last.
So you're not just kind of walking around, where are we going here?
Exactly.
Okay, and then use Google Maps offline.
Yes. So if you use it offline, a lot of times if you notice and when you're traveling, it can't locate exactly where you are. Well, what you want to do is type OK Maps so it'll save exactly where you're at that time. And then once you come back, you don't have to go through setting it for Cincinnati again or setting it for Florida. It's going to know exactly where you're at. So just don't have it roaming. Make sure you turn it offline and then put OK Maps.
Okay, thank you, Christina Christensen. Well, if you missed any of that, go to FOX19now.com. We're going to post this segment later so you can get caught up again. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Fox 19 Now in a minute.